Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to an episode of Let's Play EU4 as the Oirat. Last episode we finished a big war against the Ottomans, we just finished coring all this stuff, and we started working on the Suez Canal, because it's awesome. And I don't know, it feels good to make these big projects. And technically it's slightly useful, although I don't think it's going to come up before the end of the game. We did take out like 20 grand in loans just to get it done. Because yeah. And we do have our CB up against Persia, so I think we'll go ahead and clean that up. You're not allied with anyone? Nope. So we don't even need our full military. Just bring a couple people right over here so that we can smash their one army right away. And then siege everything else. And you, I'm going to get you to pause a bit so that you're not walking in lockstep with each other. Although, they would have to end in the same province at the end of the month to actually get an attrition tick. Oh, we got... Oh, these are not my rebels. Okay. I was going to say, I didn't think we had any rebels coming. We have a little bit of provincial unrest, but it's like 800 years, 52 years in the future. The game's going to be over before they actually rise up. I think it's fine for me to grab the admin tech here. We are going to need... Actually, hold on. I'm going to wait. Because we are going to need some points to core here. And we're making points right now, but we never know when one of these Suez events might pop up that'll require me to spend a bunch of admin points. So we're going to play it a bit safe. Let's get you a decent leader. Maybe my king, who's kind of awesome, actually. Oh, that's not a real attack. These native things, you don't have to let me know about them. And boom, and group up, and declare war, take Baghdad, step on these guys on day one, smash. Whoa, 20 war score, stack wipe. And go ahead and go there, and go there. All right, we were capped on manpower. Wow, manpower went up a lot. We did grab a lot of extra territory, of course. Arrival of a learned judge. Experience as a judge in other Muslim countries, arrived in our lands, willing to settle in our land. So what are you giving me? Ooh, I don't mind the extra stability cost modifier. And the autonomy change is really good. We actually have a fair amount of autonomy kicking around. Could get some extra legitimacy, which honestly, right now it is a little bit low. But I like the autonomy dropping, so we're going to go for that. Of course, by being overextended, we're going to take another Diplo rep hit, which is going to suck for annexing Armenia, which I am working on. Although, I bet you can't annex them at all while the points are at 0. Yeah, we need at least 1 point to progress, so it's literally not happening at all. Because we spent a lot of Diplo points in our peace deal, but then we kept losing some. Ah, there we go. Yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set my focus to Diplo because I would like to catch up on Diplotech because it's possible, although pretty unlikely, but it's possible we could get to the ability to do imperialism CBs before the end of the game. That would be nice. Oh, there we go. And we've got Armenia coming over to help with that. We're going to take the only 2 forts they've got very quickly because they're just level 2 forts. We have a lot of cannons. Boom. Let's split and split and split. I guess because this fort we can't go directly to Tikrit, even though it makes no sense whatsoever. I still say some of these fort rules are kind of the dumb. Boy, Persia, I'll tell you when it's time for peace. And this early in the war, we're going to have to get 100% to get them to accept full annexation. Because while their enthusiasm is low, there's a huge length of war modifier. There we go. And 100%. Oops. And with our 60% admin efficiency discount, we can go ahead and just grab everything, full annexation. We'll take all their money as well. And send demands. It's going to cost us 168 points to fully core everything. It's interesting. One of them is brown, as in indicating that I can't core it right away. But I guess I couldn't core it if I didn't grab things adjacent. But because of my coring range, I can still start right away. Okay. That's probably what's screwing me up there. Okay, so grabbed all that, that's fine. I don't think we're going to continue on expansion ideas. We're just going to focus on tech. I mean, if we somehow get ahead on tech, then maybe that'll change, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's move you over there. Okay. Finally, some good news. Suez Canal done 91 days earlier. It's still going to take ages to finish, I think. I didn't check the timer on it, but who's what? Oh, nobility wants some land. Yeah, sure, of course, dudes. Why not? Why don't you take that? And actually, you're happy with that. But I'm going to give you, actually, not that. This one over here. I'm going to give you a little extra land. Just because I'm a bro that way. What is this? Oh, Hungary. Oh, taking out the Ottomans. Yeah, but Hungary is pretty big and allied to Australia, which Australia. Yes! Australia, where, of course, Wienerbrot comes from. Hungary is allied to Austria. Yeah, right over there. Which is a huge pain in the ass, because Austria is my only legal rival. And they're huge, and I would like to smash them, but that's maybe a little much for me to fight. Maybe it's not. Maybe we can take them. What's their military tech level anyway? 30. I'm at 30. Hungary's at 30. Yeah. I can ally Hungary? That's interesting. And actually, I'm going to do that. Because that way, if Austria declares war on me, Hungary should defend me. Although, I'll have to suck up to them a bit more. As I said, we can't get a royal marriage. I guess they would. They'd be okay with it, but they're not allowed. So we'll just improve relations with them a bit. Our legitimacy is already pretty low, but I don't like losing stability. Even though you can pay money to get your stability back up. I'm going to mothball this fleet for now, because we don't need them at this time. They're just here in case we decide to go to war with Austria or what's left of the Ottomans. Although, I think Constantinople will fall to Hungary, which is a bit annoying. Because I kind of wanted it, but it's, you know, it's fine. Whatever. We're almost into the 19th century here. And the game ends at the end of 1814, I think. Technically, it's January 1st, 1815, I think, is when the end of the game happens. Sure. Get a royal marriage. Hey, there we go. And yeah, our name definitely did get a bit bigger. Let's keep working on that. Send a colonist over there. And actually, how much money are we making? You know what? We can afford another colony. So I'm going to recall this colonist and send him here. So that doesn't abandon the colony. It doesn't mean that this one doesn't grow quite as quickly. But overall, we'll be growing faster. So that's okay. I guess we'll pre-position some of these troops in some other territory I'm going to want to colonize. Just to continue make my name as big as possible. If I did take out the Ming, we could make our name bigger, but they are my protectorate, and if we break the protectorate, we get a truce and things, and I guess it'd be fine, but that's a lot of points to invest. And, you know, we already have, like, a bunch of their trade power, so I'm not sure how much it matters. Maybe it does. Damn, that's annoying that goes back to Malacca, but it's fine. I'm not going to micro that now. No, we do not want it. We're not going to delay the Suez at all, because otherwise we're going to keep getting these events anyway. It's just like, in case of emergency, we might not want to in that moment, but overall I'm going to be quite happy to just keep doing it. Yeah, let's go and tech up in admin. Plus that production efficiency is really nice. This is all Hungarian stuff. I suspect that Constantinople, let's see, what's the war score? It's only 13, I think, for me, because of the administrative efficiency. Although, Hungary must have the same administrative efficiency as me. 26. When do you get the final level? 27. Oh, they don't have the last 20% admin efficiency. So it'll cost them a bit more. That being said, they can still take out a massive chunk over here. But I don't know. For now, Hungary might just be my bro. Baghdad. Okay, Cord. Sure, we'll take the fortification. That's fine. Oh, Alden has to be Cord over here. Keep growing that way. Trade policy working goes away. Yeah, it's pretty much going to be smooth sailing until the end of the game. We can skirmish a little bit more, but you know, I'm starting to feel pretty content. It would be really nice if we could actually annex Armenia. I'm not sure. We do have to get positive diplo power and then actually finish the actual annexation. Does mean we'll also have to stop like declaring war so that A, we use our diplo power to peace out, and B, we keep getting overextended and therefore screwing up our diplo rep. We don't have like a diplo rep guy here, do we? We do. He'd be 2. You know what? I'm going to do that. We're earning a few more points. We've got the money for it. Yeah. Earn a few more points, and the +1 diplo rep is going to be really nice later on. We still have to have positive actual points in the bank, but that will core things faster. Or not core. Annex. Sort of like coring. Oh, that went fast. I must have sucked up to Hungary in the past. Yeah, which was smart. Good leadership. Could this be true? Yeah, finished Suez a little faster. Got separatists. That's annoying. People are using the Mathis strategy of annoying other players. Let's go and bring this up just in case they decide to move that way. Or that way. And then move down. And oh, we have to bring up our army maintenance. Oh, we already did that. Okay. You know what, Ottomans? I'm going to say yes here. If you can slow down the Hungarians a little bit, it might not be a bad idea. And arrive. And group up. And assign you Bachelor. I'm going to smash these guys. Not even my rebels. You're welcome, AI Nation. Yeah, that's pretty slow, but we'll try to convert away some Shia. We're still at 111% religious unity here because of our humanist ideas, and maybe something else I don't remember. Suez Canal is finished! Awesome! Throughout history, attempts have been made to connect the Red Sea and Mediterranean in some capacity, but none have succeeded on the level of the ORATS project. Where ships once needed to encircle a continent to travel between Europe and the Indian Ocean, the barrier of land that many captains have no doubt cursed for centuries has been chipped away by ingenious engineers. None thought it would be possible for decades, but we dared not only think about it, but to do it. That was actually pretty fast. Gains us a bunch of prestige, which is going to overfill our prestige. But most notably, we can go through here. Now, everyone can go through here right now. However, as of, I don't remember what patch, it was a relatively recent one. Finally, people who you are at war with cannot use your canal. That was not the case for a long time, and it was kind of dumb and annoying. But there it is. Swoosh. Wonderful. All right, that is really, really good for us, and it was fun to do. And we did it before the turn of the century. Oh, what is this? Are you independent? Are you new people? I think you're new people. My king died, but long live the new king at the 533, baby. That's the stuff right there. That is... I mean, my last king had pretty decent power. I don't remember what it was. How old are you? 26. Okay. Hopefully you'll make a bebe soon. But yeah, I don't care as much about military power right now anyway, because I'm ahead on tech, and we don't have any ideas for it regardless. Oh, let's go and cancel that policy. There you go. Save an extra point there. Very good. We're almost positive on Diplo power, at which points we'll start to annex Armenia. We're positive on Diplo rep. And we reset our legitimacy because we had a strong heir, which is really nice to see. Delian Liberty Desire is still positive. Let me just suck up to them a bit more again. Can't imagine. Can I build a bigger army? Oh, yeah, totally. Holy crap. I can build a huge... This template here is... Yeah, it's not Mercs. Gotta double check that. Let me actually... wipe these away. At this point, we're high enough. We've got, yeah, really, really, really powerful artillery. And cavalry has really fallen behind. I still like to have a couple on the ends just to do some extra flank stuff, but it's not as potent as it once was. So let's actually make an army. Let's plan like a size, I don't know, doesn't be a size 24, a little bit more of a front line. Maybe a size 30 army? Something like that. I think I like that. There you go. Get rid of the one that's one province. That is so weird. And let's go ahead and assemble an army here. And another one over here. Some of these are desert tiles. On the coast is not as bad. And 30, I think we can fit 30 people even on desert tiles, even if they're coast. Oh, that's actually mountain, but still. It doesn't say the supply limit here. Does it say it on the panel somewhere? It probably does. 41. Yeah, so that's fine. And then I don't remember where the other one was. An heir to the throne. Well, that's a really interesting point distribution. 610. I mean, he's worth more than 6 points in total, which I'm like, it's good. As long as he got at least 6 points, I'm okay. It's interesting. Admin is usually really good, so that's not fine. That's fine. Yeah, right. Otherwise, I get, no matter what, I get unrest and a 75% chance. We're going to take the production efficiency one. We did get the revolt right over here. We still have the money and the supply limit. Let's go and assemble an army over here. And then that can go and kill those guys. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Taking control. And anyway, I'm hoping that increasing my military might will lower the relative power to Oirat. And it is dropping. There we go. Delhi's below 50%, just because we got a little bit stronger. But we are sucking up to them a little bit more. Although opinion only does so much. It really cares mostly about military might. Is one of the biggest influencers here. We're still making money, despite the fact that we are doing, what, 3 colonies simultaneously, right? So the thing is, the 1 over our number of colonists is only double cost, which isn't that much. It does start to go a little crazy after that, but until then, it's fine. I'm going to keep the money here as just a backup, because there's a lot of things that we do that occasionally causes our treasury to go, like, our monthly balance, rather, to go pretty negative pretty quick. So we may as well leave a buffer in there so that we don't randomly take another loan out when we really don't need one. And I think it's late enough in the game that none of the buildings are really going to pay for themselves anymore. Yeah. Noble rebels. How's the annexation going? It is definitely progressing. It's going to be finished in 1804, which is fine. Happy about that. We could do another war right now, but really we don't have like the points to do something as well. We have the army to do something about it. We don't really have the points to do things about it. So we'll do that. We could still try to power up to imperialism, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's go back to speed 4. Oh, excellent. Colony is done and needs to be cored. And that free up a colonist? No, that was one of the non-colonist ones. Let me go and recall this one. Wait a day. And send it over here. Yeah. I'm working on it. Oh, that's a fortress as well. Oh! Hello, Ming. Thank you very much, because it would actually be really annoying if they'd taken the fortress, since I wasn't paying for maintenance. How come we got those rebels? I didn't think we were getting any for a long time. Did they come in from Ming? I didn't think so. There we go. All the occupation. Do I want to leave these guys here? You know what? I think I will, just in case there's more rebellions at this end of things. And I think, though, we can drop our army maintenance. And we're making a lot of money. In fact, I think we could probably go and be more aggressive with our colonizing again. There we go. 4 colonies. I probably won't go any higher than that, though, because it really does start to become exponentially expensive. Yeah, we'll spend the Diplo points. It's fine. Although I do have the money, but that's okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll even end up repaying a loan before the end of the game. And I mostly want to keep a big nest egg around. Make sure nothing too crazy happens. What? There we go. Hungary. Took Constantinople and a bunch of Ottoman territory down here. The Ottomans have definitely been completely obliterated. At one time, they were a very dangerous force. Remember when we were like supporting the independence of some of my dudes? Actually, it was probably Delhi. No, I don't know. That's a protectorate. Here, let's marry Delhi, actually. Let's leave them as protectorate. It's fine. We're not going to do anything about this before the end of the game. Do we have anything going on here? No, Bengal is completely disconnected to me. Right? Right. That might be a thing for us to kill. Let's make a claim on some random province. Assam in this case. Military tech. Ooh, let's wait a little bit. I could sink the points. Actually, my country is so big that doing development in my capital, which is pathetically poor right now, is a fine way to burn some points. Let's go and do that. It's like so cheap. Should have done this ages ago, actually, but it just to avoid getting too far ahead here. There we go, 622. We actually might need to find a dump for those points before the technology comes in anyway. Maybe not at this point. If need be, I could go and pop a couple more of these. We could improve a bunch of stuff. I mean, we've got money, we've got buildings. This is a very different game. I'm actually playing an offline game right now as England, an Iron Man game. I don't do Iron Man when we're recording because a lot of times we have to, I have to like redo an episode or something because of technical issues. But I'm doing an Iron Man game as England, and I was able to win the 100 Years' War and PU France, and actually I even integrated them randomly. Actually, at some point, I did. I mean, we did the War of the Roses, which is always crazy. I even did the English Civil War triggered. It seems very hard to avoid that because all that has to happen is you have to have at some point between 1600 and 1700 a stability less than 1. So at some point my stability fell to 0. And I mean, if I was aware of those triggers for those disasters, I would have maybe done something different. But that triggered, which was very exciting, and by exciting I mean a pain in the ass. But somewhere along the lines, I'd been royal married to Austria, and I actually became a Habsburg. Like, there was an heir problem at some point, and I became a Habsburg, and I thought that was going to be scary. But as a result of that, I had the same dynasty as, like, people all over Europe. So I was able to get Ferrara, which was huge, which was, like, something like this. It was, like, a huge Ferrara. Maybe, like, 8 provinces, 10 provinces, some crazy amount, like most of Northern Europe here. They came under a personal union with me, which did trigger a war with Austria, which I think up until then we had been friends, but I duked it out. We were able to beat them at that point, especially since at that point I still had France in a personal union, so like the primo French units with all their awesome modifiers were all fighting on my side. Anyway, all that to say, it's a very different feeling game because in that game there was a lot more. It wasn't about land grabs, other than the fact that like I expanded, you know, I did grab most of the border over here. through the regular sort of skirmish, and I'd personal union them. But my plan wasn't to paint Europe, you know, Great British Red or anything like that. So it was a lot of internal development, of course, you know, colonizing all over with the New World. So there's no video of that, unfortunately. Yeah, let's get settler increase. But it's such a different gameplay than what happened here with the HORDE, which is like, grow big. All my provinces suck, especially since I burned half of them to the ground at some point. And I'm perpetually behind on tech points, which is pretty typical for most of the Let's Plays, but wasn't in that one. No, I'm going to hold off on the merchant. We're going to focus on tech over here. That's going to be okay. Actually, I could technically refund my points by canceling some of these ideas if I want to, but no. Castile is rivaling Ming? Really? Castile, Ming? Ming's not that powerful. I don't know, whatever. Let's take a look at the scoreboard and see how things are going here. Oh, Austria's gone up in points. That's really annoying. I mean, points per month are pretty good. France has dropped some, which is good. We're still not going to catch up before the end of the game. We did easily eclipse the Ottomans at this point, which is great. They're making no points either. I don't know what we can do to really, like, boost our way past anything. Building the Suez did not help our point situation, because we spent a lot of monarch points that could have been used to, say, annex more territory or something of that nature. Really, I think what we'd have to do is just smack around Austria a bit. What kind of allies? They still have Hungary. And if I declared war... Oh, and they do have France. No, wait, what? Was France, like, the defender of the Catholic faith? That's what's going on. Now, do they have an ally, ideally one that wasn't Catholic, that I could declare war on? Not really. That's too bad, because that would be a way to bring Austria into the war. Kind of want Austria to declare on me. Ooh. I'm going to take the inflation here. I do want to bring me back up to +1 stability. We could go and burn off a little bit of the inflation. It is dropping on its own, though. I think I'm going to just save the points. A Cossack aggression. Moving quickly by boat or on horseback, the Cossacks of the steppes are very adept in raiding. Yeah, of course. Several such raids, yada, laid waste to our countryside, Once a raid has been executed, so, we have to let it slide. Lose tax base and things, or demand they be brought to justice. So Hungary will get a Cossack aggression event. Which is what? Is it the same one as this one? Does it keep spreading around? Hungarian response, they refuse to take responsibility for raids into our country, claiming they're unable to control the blank themselves. Still lose a tax base. I get a border friction CB on Hungary. Well, yeah, but I'm not going to declare war on them. Again, they're freaking Catholic. And we got the France problem. Yeah, Catholicism did really well in this game. Holy crap. Scandinavia, I'm still allied with you, right? Yes, good. Let me go and improve relations a little bit, since we can't royal marry you. I mean, I could go after them instead, but they've been a good ally. Subject hold lands which we have a claim. Oh, no, I don't. I am going to renounce the claim in the core. So what is it, Cardi? What is that? Oh, right over here. Yeah, no. It's cool. It's cool, bro. Besides, we're about to annex them. Excellent. Humanism, that worked out well. What is the CB over there? Good friends with Armenia, for as long as they're willing to exist. Oh, Syria! When did you get released? I wonder if I could vassalize you. Oh, no, there's the core province problem. Okay, let's just make sure we've got claims on you, and then maybe just eat you. Nom nom nom. Growth of the administration. This is basically going to last until the end of the game. Nobility gains loyalty, lose loyalty, +1 diplo rep, trade power. We don't need the more diplo reputations. I don't know, just give me trade power, it's fine. Let's move in next to Syria. Move you guys there. Tell you what. You there. You there. You stop there. Okay. Disloyal estates. Yeah, I did just piss off the nobility just now, but that's okay. A little bit of provincial unrest. But it doesn't even show up on this screen, which is kind of funny. Technology. Oh, yeah, we're waiting on this. Yeah. Because I don't want to pay the ahead of time penalty. we don't have to. I mean, if we were in a big, scary war, then I would consider it, but we're not, so who cares? Oh, you're supposed to go there, and you're supposed to go there. Fabricating claim. Is that at 40% already? Holy crap. Well, I guess we are advancing time pretty quickly. Let me go and return my person from Scandinavia. That way, as soon as the claim happens, we can declare war. And actually, it's coming in pretty fast. Let's go ahead and raise our maintenance. Go very negative, although part of it is doing a little bit of reinforcement. Then the costs will go back to being more reasonable. And we should be able to squish these guys right away. Religious zeal. What's this? Oh, that's the annexation, right. The annexation may stall for a bit as we get a little bit of overextension, therefore bring down our Diplo rep. But it's not going to happen that much, and we do have the positive Diplo rep guy and really good legitimacy. How come it's not 2? There we go. Just needed to finish updating. So we have perfect legitimacy. When is it going to be done? June, they predict. And these guys are just good there, and we don't need the forts to be up or anything like that. It's just going to be, there we go. There's our CB. Declare war. Boom. And they only have, like, the capital. They don't have a real fort. We could even just, like, assault if we wanted to, but... Actually, this is a capital fort, so they probably don't have... Now, for assaulting, all that matters is actual infantry, right? Have we done an assault this game yet? Not sure that we have. I mean, it's still going to be brutal, because it's not like before, because only 10,000 of your people can fight at any given time, and we do have to wait for the walls to be breached. Oh, yeah, expand colonial borders. Give me more pop, a little faster. We're taking more attrition right now while we wait for the wall breach. I probably should have just, like, you know, just waited, just been patient. Yeah, because it's just going to happen anyway. It's fine. Just move all the infantry out. Yeah, we still don't have a wall breach. I do like the new fort mechanics. Hey! Annexation happened. Lovely. Armenia is ours. And we have a mission. Colonize, where's this? Find. Taoisk. That is definitely a place we want to colonize. And by colonizing it, we will get the global settler increase. So let's make that a priority, actually. Sure, this is going to get a little bit more expensive. That's okay. Let's send someone over there ASAP. And all the sieges are done. Sue for peace. Do. And all your money. Go. Hooray! And core. Which is relatively cheap as well. Let me temporarily group up everyone just because I've split up like infantry and things, so they're not going to be particularly well balanced. Yeah, give me the tax modifier. We don't need the money right away. So we're going to get a little bit of attrition here, as we have 120,000 troops in mountains, which is always really good. Pro tip, put tons of troops in the mountains for an extended period of time. Or better yet, the desert. It's a good way to make sure that only the fittest people are left for your army. It's the military tech out, and we're no longer ahead of time, so let's get that. Yes, renew these loans, it's fine. +1 infantry fire, +1 cavalry shock. Big level for military strength, really good. And being 150% ahead is a good sign that we probably are literally ahead of other people. Yeah, you know what? Let's just keep overextending ourselves this way. It's going to be pretty expensive because that's going to be a 4th colony once it kicks in. We're going to be paying extra for it, but that's all right. Maintenance rate. Let's drop the army maintenance. There you go, making 100 per month right now. That's not bad. But you know what? There's some people that were making 100 a month like two centuries ago, and much smaller, just doing trade better, which is not something we're looking at. But yeah, we're just going to keep cruising here. We've got another 10 years to go. I guess we're going to have to put a cut in here because the episode's gotten quite long, but we got 10 years to go before we hit the end cap. We'll see exactly if we can make our name just a wee bit bigger. Just grab a bit more territory over here. That'll be fine. We do have the ability to go to war against Is it Delhi? No, Bengal. But that's not going to make our name bigger, so you know what? That might be unimportant. I'm not sure we can really trim off enough stuff here to make it work. Maybe if we grabbed a little bit of territory from Austria here, it might make our name bigger, but I'm not sure. We got these little splits of Ottoman territory over here. We could just start threatening war. That would be an idea. Start fabricating some claims on, what is this? Right over here. Like, threaten war instead of actually warring. Excellent! Wonderful. Go ahead and make that core. Alright, well, we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, folks, and I think the next episode will be the last one.